Everybody here on live in living color here on Facebook here, and always live on Instagram. Hey Lisa, how you doing? How's your business? All right. Hey guys, this is James Peters, and get to join you guys once again, just to talk real estate and just catch up. This is a conversation, an opportunity for me to just chat with you guys and see how your week's going. I'm gonna tell you this one rule about this show: if you let me talk, I can go on for an hour. All right, and you'll get none of your questions answered. So the best bet is to jump in and give me a call. My number here is 678-381-1973. That's 678-381-1973. You can also find us at dkmmediagroup.com. All right, dkmmediagroup.com. And if you want to do business with me, you can go to my website, which is James Peters Jr. Wow. .com. And you can sign up, and we can start looking for homes in Atlanta. If you're looking elsewhere, anywhere in the U.S., I got you. I got people. I'm with this company called KW. Whoops, there you go. And we got agents all over town, and quite honestly, I still got agents, even at different platforms, that I can help you out. So if you're looking in Nashville, I got you. I got you an agent over there. I actually got a couple of my fans over here. What fans? I guess I work with them. All right. We got Robin from Hutch Home Loans. He just chimed in. Hey, if you want to chop in, if you want to call in, Robin. The number is 678-381-1973. We got Dion, who's Dion Harris, who is a realtor extraordinaire, primary serving the Nashville market. And sometimes she sells in Atlanta. So they're watching here. We got Lisa. Lisa? What's your last name? Is it Plackett? Yeah, Plackett. Claxton. I'm butchering it. Sorry, Lisa went to Howard with me. I guess I should get the name right. But Lisa was on for a second ago. All right. So, hey guys. I mean, it's been a good week real estate wise. Last week was for me. Closed another deal. First deal of the month of what month is it? August. My business has been on a tear, and really, it's a testament to the referrals I get from my friends and family that watch this show, that are out here in Facebook and Instagram land. And also, I mean, it's a testament to how hot the market is, right? So if you're looking to buy, there's no better time than the present. There is no better time than the present to go out there and find that house. All right. If you're looking to sell, I'm gonna sit down here, see if I get a better angle. I got short all of a sudden. If you're looking to sell, there's no better time, because quite honestly, the inventory is so low. How low, may you ask? All right. Well, so typical in the normal market, the inventory there's about 6 months of inventory. But right now, I believe it's probably about 3 in Atlanta. And quite honestly, in hypermarkets like Nashville, it's probably about the same, if not even less. I mean, this is the same story across the country, that folks are looking to buy, looking to start that process, looking to start that journey, and develop some economic wealth through home ownership. All right. But, we can't find the inventory out there. All right. That's the good news. I mean, the good news for you sellers is that when you want to sell, we're able to get you max dollars for your home. All right. And you can have multiple offers. I had a listing that went on the market. I'm gonna tell you, went on the market on Thursday at 2 p.m. By Thursday at 6 p.m., I had already had 8 showings scheduled for that day, for Thursday. But following Friday, we had 28 showings scheduled. Right. So you imagine that in the span of less than 24 hours, let's say less than 48 hours, we had, if I do the math right, 28. 20, 30, 36 showings. All right. We got 13 offers on that home. 13. Right. And we're able to secure price over listing. So definitely the right market, right time to sell. So if you have a house out there that you're thinking, hey, you know what, it's time. You've been sitting in your four walls during this pandemic, and you're like, you know, hun, it's time that we sell this house. Maybe we should take a look at upgrading. Or you know what, maybe you got the big house and the kids are all off in college. You know, maybe it's time to downgrade. All right. Or maybe you want to make a move. You know, whatever your circumstances, or you just want to capture the equity in your home. You know, now is a good time to do that. All right. Now is a good time to do that. You guys are catching me at my home office. I will pan around. It's messy. It's messy. But what you see is, you know, everybody you gotta have Harriet Tubman back there. You know, that's my job. I'm like Harriet Tubman. I'm trying to lead you out of freedom, right? I'm trying to lead you out of freedom from the captivity of renting. All right. So if you're not a homeowner, come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. This is the right time. Or you got. I'm trying to take you to the funeral procession of your landlord. All right, of paying rent to people. We're going to that funeral. All right. And then the last one, you know, you got to have the Lord's Supper somewhere in your household, or you ain't black. I'm just going to tell you, I got the Black Lord's Supper. All right. So those are my paintings on the wall. All right. Yeah, no, I just wanted to share with you kind of what's going on in the real estate market. But please, please, please chime in. Give me a call. This show is not just about me. It's about you. And you know, my objective is to help you with your real estate journey, to help you either achieve your dream in buying real estate, achieve your dream in selling the properties that you have, so you can create you know, that economic wealth and to fulfill your other dreams. I had another client. In fact, the week before last, I had 3 closings on one day, and that was a great day. It was in last month. What was last month? July. All right, 3 closings on one day, and each of them had a unique story about why they were selling or why they were buying. All right, one gentleman is a savvy investor. And his objective was, he has a young kid, I believe he was 5 or 6 years old. And his game plan was, hey, you know what? I want to pay for my kid's college now with this purchase. All right. So he's buying some rental. He bought some rental property. You know, nothing terribly expensive. About $130,000 cash. All right. It's going to put another $30,000 into that property. All right. We estimate that the after repair value of that home is going to be probably around $217,000 to $220,000. All right. So right off the bat, he spends $160,000 and he has access to another $60,000 right off the bat once he has that done. The second thing he's going to do is he's going to rent it. All right. So he rents the property out. You know, you rent that for you know, for his kid is 6. You rent that for the next 12 years. Right, kid is 18 now, right, ready for college, right. The thought process is, he's going to aggressively pay that house down during that time period. So he's going to owe that 160 outright, that 220 outright. All right, and you know, in 12 years, the value of that home should rise to maybe close to 300, 350. All right, so now he has $350,000 that he could dedicate towards his kid's education. Of course, in 12 years, that's going to be 1 year. That's going to be 1 semester. But no, I mean, it's a good strategy. He's also a hedge fund trader, so he's probably going to do some trades along the way to make that generate some income. But you know what? I guess the message I'm trying to pass along to you guys is that, you know what, real estate can help fund not just your present day dreams, but it can help fund your future dreams as well. All right, and set you up for your kids. He's going to do this for every time he has a kid. All right, to make sure that they have a property. The side note, he's also going to allow his child to manage that property. Right. The benefit of doing that is teaching them responsibility. is getting him, training his mind and changing his perspective for ownership and the benefits of owning your own business. Right, man. Everybody would love to make sure you give your kids those type of messages, right? So I mean, there's definitely a way you can leverage real estate to do that. And I encourage everybody to reach out and let's chat. Let's chop it up about what you can do to improve to leverage real estate as a educational tool for your kids, but also as an investment vehicle so you can grow. All right. The second closing I had that during that particular week last month was for a gentleman that was selling his investment property. I mean, so he had rented this property out. I think he had it for about 15 years, where he bought that probably past the last crash, or maybe it wasn't even that long, maybe about 10 years past the last crash, and had rented it out. Right now he was, okay, hey, tired of doing the management thing, ready to get rid of it. And secure it in the market. I mean, secure a great price in the marketplace. Because this is the right time to sell. We were able to get what we initially thought, okay, hey, when we looked at it last year, maybe 130. Went to market this year, we were able to secure 155. All right, for that property. I had sold another property of his for 152 early in the year. And he has a couple more that we're probably going to bring to market. But we're also going to look at doing some flips and doing some investments. But I mean, again, what I'm saying, trying to get the message across is that, he was looking to pull out his capital from a longer term investment, cash out, and, buy in the market, again, in a different area, maybe further up north, and take advantage of the changes in the market now. So he's able to complete one side of it, and now he's on the sidelines, waiting to make that next investment. So, and the last gentleman, who was my last closing? It was another brother I went to Howard with. All right, and he was he had bought an investment property about the same time, down in, actually it wasn't an investment property, it was his family home at the time. Kept it, rented it out, and then was looking to take his looking to develop his plans on where he was going to take his family. All right, so where they're going to retire. So he was looking at some beachfront property, and we were able to help cash out his property here for a nice return. He owned it outright and put that. Now he's putting that as his deposit on the next property, right? So I mean, the thing is, again, whether you're buying with like my investor or you're selling like the two other, I guess they're all investors really. I mean, there's two sides to that transaction, and you can take advantage and help fund important things in your life by leveraging your real estate. It's in each case, while they held it, they turned it into rental property, so it was cash flowing, right? So now it was still paying down on the property and also paying for things that they want to do and achieve in their day-to-day lives. So, I'm here. I'm broadcasting here from Atlanta. My mom is here. Say hi, Mom. I don't know if you can hear Mom. She came down to check me out, and I had the reason why I had to sit down because my belly full, but I'm hungry. My belly is full of some good curry chicken and some oxtails. I've been enjoying it, living a good life for a little bit before I get back to this singular lonely existence that I have. Actually, not that lonely, but okay. All right. So anybody, hey, Agent Rollins has joined the show on Instagram. Hey, Chris, what's going on, buddy? I'm going live here for about an hour. Hey, if you got any questions or you just want to chime in, man, give me a call. The number is 678 381 1973. I'm just posting it. All right. So if anybody wants to jump in and give me a call, would love to chat with some folks here. Hope you guys can see me. I'm all messing things up now. Hold on, hold on, hold on. What are you doing, James? Go to your page. All right, you know what? Mental note: I probably shouldn't mess with the broadcast while I'm live. Hey, Raheem, did you post this on my page already? Share this to my page. Share the feed to my page if you haven't. I was looking on it, didn't see it out there. So share the feed to my page. We 14 minutes, 16 minutes in. I want the people to see this live. All right. So what else is going on in the world of real estate? Uh, you know, really is I know a lot of folks are thinking that there's going to be a market crash. I can tell you right now from the indicators I'm seeing, while it may be slowing down, right now it is so hot. All right, it is so hot. I mean, we're really seeing the benefit of folks in the spring season kind of delaying their purchase because of the pandemic. Now rolling into the summer season and realizing that everybody's out there trying to get it. So if you're thinking about buying, hopefully you've been saving some money so you can make a wise investment. You may not get closing costs in this environment, or you need to be able to have the flexibility not to worry about it. All right, but there's never a bad time to buy real estate because in a hot market, a market going up, if your horizon needs to be long term, right? Real estate, I mean, while there's a speculative game you can play with flipping, the reality is if you're buying it to provide shelter for your family, you need to have a long term trajectory, 5-10 years, right? And think about buying when it makes sense for you, but also selling when it makes sense, right? So I see this is going to be a quiet show. This is going to be a one-way conversation because nobody's chiming in. All right. Raheem, anybody out there in phone land? No one's going to give me a call? Nothing? Bueller? All right. Well, what else has been going on with you, James? You know what? I've been talking to a lot of buyers and working with some sellers. I have one property that I'm looking at selling today. Finally, we got an offer on that property. And we agreed to in terms. I'm just waiting for the contract to come across my desk. All right. So we can secure that, and then both sides will be happy. Same thing. I got another listing in Lithonia. If you're thinking about buying in Lithonia, I got another listing that, quite honestly, I put my sign in the yard coming soon. I'm ready to go live on Thursday, and I've already got people calling me, making offers off of pictures. So we'll explore that a little bit more, see whether it's real or fugazi. That's my Sopranos term, fugazi. Hey, fugazi, it's fugazi. Forget about it. All right. You have to. Do you have a block? It won't let me post on your page. I might have a block. Da-da-da. Let's see. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Maybe that's why you haven't been able to see it before. I don't know how to unblock it right now. Edit profile. Do. Since no one's seeing it live. Huh. Maybe I can share it. All right, let's see if it's going to share to my page. I don't know. It's not letting me do anything. So if you have a radio program and no one sees it, do you really have a radio program? Okay. if a tree falls in the woods, I don't know. This is disappointing. Let's see if I can go live this way. No. We're just going to rock from where we are. All right, guys. Hey, Raheem, can you still see me? Go live. Raheem, can you still see me? Can you still see me? Can you still see me? I'm trying to go live on Facebook as well as stay live on your streaming site. So let's check. Can you still see me? I don't know if I can split the screen. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. All right, guys. Technical difficulty. I'm bad. Everybody can still see me because the camera's on. All right. And everybody still see me? All right. Well, good. All right. This is James Peters. I'm going to take it from the top. Hopefully, everything is still working. Looks like my page is unresponsive. Exit via IG and then see monster. We do this. All right, I'm back. Sorry guys out there in Radio Land. Some technical difficulties. I'm going to make some quick changes here. And start another live here on my phone. All right, so this should broadcast to my Facebook page, and this should broadcast to everybody out there in DKM world. All right, guys. So sorry about that, Facebook people. If you're joining me live, we had some difficulties where we couldn't share the broadcast on my page, so I'm going live on my page. Hopefully, this helps. We've been live on the radio hour with James Peters for about 24 minutes. If you need to reach me and call in, please call me at 678-381-1973. 678-381-1973. Life doesn't have to be perfect. You just need to keep on trying. All right, so there you go. Hey, David Perry, what's going on? David Perry with Perry and Associates. This the closing attorneys that we use in Smyrna here. I actually got a couple closings going to be coming up in your office. All right. So this is again James Peters with Keller Williams. Just been reaching out to you guys and want to chat about real estate. Kind of spent the first 24 minutes talking about some deals I've done last month. And I had another deal that I closed on Friday. That was good. Was happy to see that young lady finally get into a home. Um, I mean, look, the process sometimes it's smooth, sometimes it's not, but a lot of it has to do with your determination to be a homeowner. All right, if you're determined to get into that home, we'll help you. We'll help you get there. Like I said, I have a number of lender partners that I have leveraged. In some cases, down payment assistance available. Sometimes it's not. All right, but there's ways you can do it. Let's talk about your 401k, right? And especially during this pandemic, where a lot of the plans are allowing you to withdraw without a penalty. All right, for your 401k. Think about that. All right, you have these funds that you were saving for your retirement. All right, if you're my age, I'm 54 years old. Right, retirement's around the corner. But you know what? What is a good investment for retirement other than real estate? I mean, the stock market is crazy right now. Right, it's up and down, and in some cases overvalued. Right, but real estate is a steady eddy type tool, right? That even though it goes down, over the long run, you're building equity, which is buying down of your monthly obligation, buying down of that asset. All right, so you own it outright, and you build appreciation. So as the prices go up in your market, the price of your value of your property goes up, right? And then when you sell, you get to net both of those. You get to net the difference between what you owe, all right, from the buy down of equity and the top line appreciation of what's being sold in the market. Right? Why is that great? Well, I'm gonna give you an example. I always love to give personal examples. All right. I moved back to Atlanta in 2016. Right. And I bought this beautiful townhome in the Vinings area that was offered at 217. Was able to secure it for 215. So that was our negotiated price. All right. In the time that I've lived in here, so the 4 years and 5 months since I've owned this property. All right. My balance now that I owe the bank is 185,000. All right. So let's do the math. So from 215, all right, to 185,000, that's $30,000. All right. So if nothing else changes, all right, $30,000 is what I've gained from this transaction, right? But the beauty of real estate is, prices go up. So the last home that's been sold in my community is 260. All right, so that's another increase of $45,000. So you take the $45,000 from the appreciation, and you take the $30,000 from the equity buy down, right? And that's $75,000 in 4 years. All right, that's a pretty nice return. I mean, there's people that are getting a lot more. All right, maybe up 100,000 depending on where you bought. All right, but that's a pretty nice return. All right. I want you guys to ask yourself this, especially those you guys sitting in apartments and you've been in an apartment for 4 years. What are you going to get when you leave your apartment in 4 years? I'll wait. And you probably won't even get your deposit back. That's the downside of that. If you got a kid and he spilled some red Kool-Aid on the carpet, scratch out that deposit. Drop some Chinese food on the carpet. You got a dog. Don't let you have a dog. If you have a pet, that carpet is shot, right? So I mean, you're not even going to get that little deposit you put down. So that is the reason why it's time to buy real estate, buy a home, right? Own what's over your head. Make money while you sleep. All right, and I can help you with that. If you want to call me, I would love to help you. My number is 678-948-5502. Or you can hit me in a DM if you're on my Facebook page. Slide in there and say, "Hey, James, help." Help me. Let's figure out this path. I got a team of lenders that I use that help my clients each and every day. All right. And everybody's not ready, but I'm going to be selling real estate today, tomorrow, and next year, and the year after that. All right. And I don't want you to feel like, oh, James, but you're only in Atlanta, so you can only help me in Atlanta. The reality is, I can help you. I can help you buy, sell, and invest in real estate across the country because I have a team of people. Give us some feedback here because somebody decided to play my video while I'm talking. Yeah, I could hear you on there. Yeah, she's playing the old one. When you let your mama in your house now, she takes over everything. But I love mama. All right. So, what do you guys want to know? Hey, Kimberly, how you doing? You still watching? David, you still watching? You guys got some questions? Give me a call at 678-381-1973. 678-381-1973. Kim, give me a call. 678-381-1973. I know you got a real estate question. All right. We'd love to help you out. Let's talk about like we talked about buying. We talked a little bit about selling. Like I said, this is a hot market. And the inventory is very, very low. Which for if you're in the market and you're ready to sell, this is a good time. Right. Harry B. Thompson III. Harry used to torture us when I was in elementary school and high school on the school bus. Now, what's up, Harry? How you feeling, bro? How you feeling, brother? One of my good friends from Boston, Mass. That man, we rode the bus to school. We were bussed out in Boston to a little town called Weston. I say a little town, richest town in Massachusetts, probably. All right, but provide us a great education. I love it when I. Oh, okay, yeah, I love it when I see some of my friends from Weston, my friends from high school, from college, from my jobs, jump in here. Kimberly, if you're a mortgage banker, come on here, give me a call. Let's chat. What programs you got? This is an opportunity for you to market to my base. So let's go. 678-381-1973. Give me a call, Kimberly. All right, give me a call right now. All right. Yeah, no. So I mean, I love it when folks jump in and we just have an interaction. Interaction about what's going on in the market. I would love to hear, Kimberly, what's going on in your business and what's going on in your world as a mortgage broker. What are you seeing? Are you seeing a lot more refis? Are you seeing folks take advantage of the down payment assistance programs as they go away, or what's going on? 678-381-1973. You got the number, Kimberly? I hope so. Radio, we got any callers? That's my producer. I call him Radio, but is Raheem is his first name. But come on, we're on an internet radio show, and you got to do the right thing. You got to call the man Internet Right Radio Raheem, right? Right. Someone's got to do it. I know I'm not the first one, so I'm waiting for him to break out the two rings, the love and hate rings from back in the day. R.I.P. What was that? I forgot the gentleman that played Raheem. Gloria Cooper, how you doing, Gloria? Thanks for joining my Facebook page. If you got any questions about real estate, give me a call, 678-381-1973. 678-381-1973. Or you can actually watch this broadcast on dkmmediagroup.com. If you're not on my Facebook page, we are broadcasting across the world. All right. What else is going on? It's 6:31. All right. I have my current clients. Let's talk about my clients just in general. All right. We have one set of clients that bought a house in about 2002. All right. They're still on that house. We had multiple offers on that house. All right. That house was well maintained. All right. That's what you got to do. You got to maintain your house. And that's what set up the fact that it was well maintained. Did you guys see my mom walk across here? You guys saw my mom walk across. I just realized that my mom just walked across here while I was broadcasting. You can come back. Go back. Oh, you went down low. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. No, they said they didn't see her. Okay, they didn't see you. you saw mom, didn't you? There you go. That is funny. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Little red head hat pop up. Hi, mom. They said hi, mom. Kimberly said hi, mom. Kimberly, I'm still waiting for you to call. Let's talk about your business. Let's talk about what you're doing as a mortgage banker. Are you here in Atlanta? Where do you write mortgages at? I'm giving you an opportunity to shine. 678-381-1973. All right. I'm going to call you. Sound now you sound like one of my clients or my prospects. I'm going to call you, James. I'm going to call you. You're in Chattanooga. Okay, well, come on. We can write. This is broadcast across the country. All right. So, tell me what's going on in the Chattanooga market, Miss Jones. I will tell my mom hi. Tell you my mom hi. All right. But you can jump on too. I know you got questions. I know you do business. Look, this is about real estate, so I love sharing the spotlight with folks, and bring on what's going on in your business. All right, an awesome program, 100% loan, no mortgage insurance required. Hold up, can you sell that in Atlanta? Can you sell that in Atlanta? Is that just Tennessee? I got another Tennessee agent that watches my show. I got a few of them who watch my show, so would love to share that information. Come on live. Let's talk. All right. Oh, you can sell that in Atlanta? Yo, inbox me. Where you been all my life? You know, when agency 100% program, no mortgage insurance, we like, ooh, girl, you looking good. What your name is? Yeah, Kimberly. Yeah, you need to get at me. You need to get at me with that program for real. All right, because in fact I talked to a young lady today that could benefit from that program. Her credit is 650, income about 35K. Down payment assistance is going away a little bit. So where you been at? Why are you hiding from me, Kimberly? You ain't lead with the good programs. But right? Look, Kimberly, I'm giving you a spotlight. You want some more business in the ATL? Jump on this show. I know what you got. Boost Mobile. You waiting for your phone to activate? You holding it up in the air? Oh, you must be doing a business. You multitasking. All right. Well, we'll get off Kimberly for a while. We're going to talk about what else is going on in Atlanta. I absolutely love the Atlanta real estate market. I absolutely love the Atlanta real estate market. You know, just because, again, the diversity of what's available, the various areas in Atlanta. So whether you are buying down south, South Atlanta, or further south, and like I put one person in Fayetteville, not Fayetteville, sorry, Fairburn, but you know, Fairburn, Fayetteville, Union City, all great places to live. You can come up here in Smyrna, Vinings, Marietta, Mableton. Price points are a little bit higher, but those properties keep their value. All right, so there's a great area over there. If you want to go to Gwinnett, I service Gwinnett. I was showing homes in Lawrenceville and Loganville the other day. Actually, where I broadcast from, if I go out there in Lilburn, I was showing homes over there as well, when I'm not broadcasting from home. So I mean, the Atlanta real estate scene has a lot of options. My hybrid stays on E just because, you know what, doesn't burn a lot of gas, but I drive a lot of places trying to help folks. I got a client under contract in a new build in Conyers. All right, we're waiting on that property to get ready. They're a little bit behind from what I can tell, which is a little bit aggravating. But you know what? I mean, that's the game plan. You know, we are in the middle of a pandemic. You know, so I mean, life is about adjusting, adapting, overcoming. All right. And my clients are gonna. Everybody on that side wants the same thing. They want to perceive them in the home. All right. And that's the beauty of real estate. On the buyers and sellers, we want to see our clients in the homes. All right. And the reason why you have an agent, the reason why you need an agent in the transaction, is because sometimes sellers can be real personal about that asset, that property, and buyers can be real personal about that property, and they think, oh, they playing games. Kimberly, it is 678. Now I lost the hood. 678-381-1973. 678-381-1973. Come on this line, Kimberly, with your 100% loan having. I was gonna say a bad word, but mom's here, so we're gonna keep it 100, keep it clean. With yourself. Come on now. All right, I'm gonna grab some water. I'm right here. Jump in. All right. On my show, I don't have assistants to go out and grab me water. I don't have interns. That's the word I was looking for. I had to grab my own water from my own fridge. We got a call. Raheem, you got that? Hey, is this the famous Kimberly Matthews with the 100% programs?
I am Kimberly Matthews. How are you?
I'm pretty good, Kimberly. Kimberly's in my Facebook world, everybody. And man, you got agents sitting on the edge of their seat. They're giving you an opportunity to shine. Talk to me about what programs you have and where you can market those programs to. And let's tell me about yourself, Kimberly. How long have you been in the business?
Okay, let me formally introduce myself. Of course, I'm Kimberly Matthews. I've been in the business for 23 years. I've been with Synovus. I actually work for Synovus Bank. It's located in Chattanooga, Tennessee. And I have been with them for 2.5 years. I used to work, be a mortgage banker at SunTrust and Wells Fargo.
Okay.
So, but with Synovus, we are offering a 100% program. No mortgage insurance is required. The seller can pay up to 6% of the prepaid and closing costs. And of course, it's a 100% program. So that means there's no down payment. The client has to have at least a 636 credit score, which is an awesome low score.
Okay.
And they have to have at least $500 of their own money. So let me explain. I'm actually a mortgage specialist here in Chattanooga with that particular program. It's called the low to moderate program, which actually helps clients get into their home with $500 only. Okay. So how that works is if the seller, if he or she is willing to pay up to 6%, the client will come to the table with little or no money out of pocket. They have to invest the $500, which could be their earnest money. Okay. Mm-hmm. So the way I structure the loan is that if they do pay 6%, they'll either come to the table with little or no money out of pocket or just get a little cash back. And the reason I say that is because the little cash back is a part of their investment, which is the $500. Awesome program. I close those loans all the time. I have been doing it for as I stated, 2.5 years. I am in Georgia, Florida, Alabama, Tennessee, North and South Carolina.
Wow.
So you and I have been Facebook friends for a while. I've been watching you, so I decided to reach out today. So
okay, see what happens when you're present. Good things happen, Kimberly. Good things happen when you're present. So absolutely, I love it. You single? I'm just joking. What your name is? Hey, Kimberly with the 100%. No, you know what, man, that's a great program. And I mean, a lot of folks can benefit from that. Now, is there any restrictions in terms of counties or location? Is it just you just got to have? You said a 636.
It's a 636 credit score. What we do on this particular program, now there is an income limit, income limitation, but the thing is about the income is that, and this is going to sound weird, so let me explain it and listen closely. If the client, it depends on what county and what area they're in, but if the client is under the median income within a certain area in Atlanta, Georgia, or wherever, then there'll be an income restriction. So if it's 80% under a certain area, well, it has to be 80% under a certain area. If not, if it is, then they will have to, they'll have an income limit, okay? But if the home is located in a low to moderate area, then there's no income restriction.
Okay.
So what I do, like if a client is interested in a home, okay, you send me the address. What I'll do is I'll put it in, I'll look it up on a map, the address. If the house is located in a low to moderate, it'll state low to moderate. If it's in upper to middle, then it'll state upper to middle. Now, if it is in the upper to middle, that's when the 80% under the median income comes in, okay?
So the income has to be,
the home is located,
So go ahead. I said their income has to be under 80% of the median income. Did I say that right?
Upper to middle area. Yes, within the upper to middle area. Now, if it's in the low to moderate area, I don't care if they make $1 million. They can have the home. But this is the thing. You'll never know what area until you send me the address and I'll look it up. I promise you. Now, in Georgia, I don't really know much about Georgia at all, but I know here in Hamilton County, the median income is $56,080. So if they're over $56,080 and the home that they're interested in is in the upper to middle, then there'll be of course, a limit. But if it's in the low to moderate area, then there's no income restriction.
All right. And you can write business in Georgia.
I definitely can do it in Georgia, Florida, Alabama, wherever, Tennessee, North and South Carolina. Yes.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. I like it. I like it. My other lenders that are listening are getting nervous. So they ain't got no 100%. I don't know to tell you. Now I'm gonna tell you, I'm like a hot boy. I'm gonna go to the one that looks the cutest. No, hey, you know what? At the end of the day, I'm just joking. You know what I mean? The thing is, there's a lot of solutions out there for our clients, and we want to make sure that we're well informed, so we can put them all in the right product for the right time. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So, your closing costs on this program. Do you guys got to buy down rates? Help me understand how you play that.
Okay, so the closing cost, what we charge, we only charge 1%. Our closing cost is 1% for our fees. Now, where the fees come in at is the title fees and the taxes and insurance. Okay, honestly, we kind of work with clients, when it comes to, fees and all of this, because we want it to be beneficial to the home, to the client, because we're not paying over the life of the loan, the client is.
Right.
We only charge 1%, and that's pretty much it. So our closing costs, honestly, as I stated, if the seller is willing to pay up to 6%, then they're not going to have any closing costs. I promise you, they won't.
Gotcha. Now the challenge is obviously in this market right now when it's multiple offers being thrown at sellers, it's hard to get 6%. So I want to put that out there just to make sure folks understand that is a challenge. It's possible, to get closing costs, but we're right now, at least in Atlanta, it's a tough sell. We got a question for you, Kimberly. What type of interest rate?
Well, the interest rate is right now the rates are low. So this is the thing. Every loan is based off credit history. And of course, everybody knows that. Whatever your history is, you can have a risk. So there's risk levels from 1 to 5, okay? It just depends on the market. It depends on the pricing of that, today's pricing. Of course, changes daily. Also, it depends on the history of the client, the credit history of the client. Some clients I get, 3.875, but mainly the rates are in the 4s. I have never seen a rate over 4.5. So that's basically it. And of course, this is a 100% loan program, okay?
Right.
So the rate is going to be slightly higher than it would a Freddie or a Fannie or an FHA, THBA, USDA.
Absolutely. Look, there's no such thing as free money. All right. It's always going to come with with somewhat of a cost. But I mean, if you're not a homeowner, think about what your rate is now paying, living in your apartment. All right. You're not, you hear all these low rates being thrown around, right? But quite honestly, 4% is still a low rate, when you think about it in comparison to when you could have bought, right? Back in the 80s, the rates were in the mid to high, like in the mid with a high single digits, right? Actually in the 80s it was double digits. It was like in the early 2000s when it was still like 7 or 8%. All right. So we are at the lowest we have been historically in the last 30 years. So a 4% rate when people are getting 2.9, maybe 2.95 or 3, it's not a bad thing. And quite honestly, you too can get a lower rate if you manage your credit correctly. All right. And and maintain, had money for down payment. So this program helps you get into a house with a little bit out of your pocket with a lower rate. Is there a refinance penalty, or when can you refinance?
Yes, they can refinance. Of course, there's no prepayment penalty. The reason why we are able to offer this loan is because we actually service the loan. Okay, so what that means is we're going to keep it. This is our loan. This is our product.
Right.
This is a conventional loan. It's not a government loan.
Okay.
So appraisals are not that hard. So that's something that realtors kind of worry about. But yes, there's no prepayment penalty. They can refinance. The 6 month to 12 month period as a normal program. Refinance program. Yeah.
I love it. We need to do some business.
Okay, I'm ready.
Right. If you check my feed, you got about 4 or 5 realtors out here like, hey, Kimberly. Someone asked the question, can you combine it with down payment assistance? That was Lisa Bennett. Kimberly, does your program work with down payment assistance programs?
Okay, yes, it does. It actually works with a down payment assistance program. This particular program has a 97% loan as well if you do not qualify for a 100% loan. But right now, at this current time, of course, COVID-19 pretty much put limits on everything. So with this program, we have done away with the 97%, okay? That's because of COVID. But when we get it back, we're able to put add down payment assistance, so you can cover that 3% if you need it.
All right, so let me back up. So the 90%. So I can't use. Sorry, go ahead, Kim.
Of COVID.
I'm sorry. Restate that because I was talking, so I'm sure no one heard you.
Oh, that's fine. I apologize. It's a risk right now, that particular program at 97%. It's a risk right now because of COVID. We've done away with it for now, okay?
Right.
But we're going to bring it back. But right now, it's a risk, for the down payment assistance, the 97%. So, honestly, if you have a 636 and above, you're great. So that's pretty low.
So 636 and above, right? You can't. So on the 100%, you cannot combine with a down payment assistance program. But on the on the 97%, you can. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes. Once we bring that particular product
Once you bring back, right?
97. Yes. You won't need down payment assistance on a 100% because there's no percentage to pay. It's 100%.
Right. Well, I was thinking about the closing costs, because some down payment, I think assistance program can cover closing costs. So rather than going to 6% to the seller.
Yeah.
That was my thoughts anyway. I think that may have been the basis of the question. But no, that's good to know. This is still good information, because quite honestly, it in some cases it's better to leverage a 100% program than even better than sometimes what's being offered by in a new home. And now, are there any limitations about age of the home? Can you do it? Can you buy a new home with that 100% program?
Yes, most definitely.
Okay, because I mean, and is there any limits on the amount of home that someone could qualify for? You said $1 million, so you said no before, right?
448,000. I mean 484,350.
Well, okay, all right. Yeah, that's a lot of house, by the way. At least in this market.
Yes.
In this market, I don't know how it is in Chattanooga. It's Chattanooga, right?
I am.
Yeah. How'd you get to Chattanooga? Are you from Chattanooga? Is that like where you were raised, born?
No, I'm from a little small town outside of Chattanooga. Have you ever heard of the Cornbread Festival?
Of what? The
Cornbread Festival. It's a small country town, but anyway, I'm from South Pittsburgh, Tennessee.
Okay, South Pittsburgh, Tennessee. Okay. Gotcha. All right. Well, wow. Okay. Well, cool. I'm glad you jumped in on the show. Look, we got somebody jumping in here. Valerie is like, yo, I came in late. Is this available in Georgia? And what's the credit score requirement? Val, it is available in Georgia. You need to get into Kimberly's inbox. And the credit score is 636. Ronell Bright in the house. What's going on, Ronell? Cornbread Festival, right? I know, right? I never heard of such a thing, but now you know. Now you know there's a Cornbread Festival going down in Pittsburgh, Tennessee.
South Pittsburgh, Tennessee.
Okay, Cornbread. When is that festival? Just so we know, so we can roll up there.
They normally have it in the last weekend in April.
We missed it. Damn you, pandemic.
COVID shut it down anyway this year, so hopefully next year. But they pretty much do it every year.
My man Ronell, which I know from one of my corporate jobs, he said that's not Jiffy. Okay, is it Juffy? Never mind. I don't know. I don't get his humor all the time.
I know what he's talking
about. I know. Well, Kimberly, we appreciate you jumping in. And keeping us up to date on your loan programs. Is that your best seller there? Is that what you lead with? Obviously, that's what you lead with, right?
Yes, but of course, we do THDA, USDA, we do doctor loans, we do $1 million loans, whatever. Yes, we definitely do FHA, VA, we do them all.
You do it all. So you got a nice book of business.
Yes, I'm blessed.
Yes, I do. That's what's up. Okay. We definitely got to talk live. I'm glad that the first time we got to talk was on my show, but we definitely got to talk live, because I run across some challenges, and I love putting people in homes, and again, trying to getting closing costs is still going to be a challenge in today's market, but there's times when it won't be. All right. So it's always good to have different tools that you can pull out and help clients. So love it. Thank you very much for the share. What else is going on in your market? What's the Chattanooga market like? Is it hot? Is it Is it a seller's market, buyer's market?
It's actually a seller's market.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, no, it's the same thing here. What about Nashville? You do any business in Nashville?
I do a little business in Nashville, and I do currently I'm doing quite a bit in Memphis. I've contacted a realtor, just partnered with him last week, so I'm doing quite a bit in Memphis now. But just a tad bit in Nashville because I have coworkers that work for Synovus, and they're in that particular area in Nashville.
If she doesn't tag herself, I got a friend in Nashville, an agent with EXP. So look at my friends list. Her name is Dion Harris. Just look for Harris and introduce yourself. I'll definitely co-sign it. She probably see the show at some point. She was on earlier. But she does a good bit of business in the Nashville area, so probably a good connect. And you're gonna get a lot of people in your inbox if they haven't slid in there already. But I appreciate you jumping in and being bold enough to jump in and share. So love it. Mary Ann Davis, Thomas, what's going on? Kimberly Nicole Green, Nicholas Green. Okay, no, I definitely appreciate you jumping on. That's what's up. That's what's up. And next time we have a show, feel free to jump in and talk. Because otherwise, it's a one-way conversation. I can talk for an hour. So people don't believe I'm an introvert, but yeah, I can talk for an hour. Hey, I love it. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Hopefully we got a good connection. And radio, we're gonna have to do it this way again, where I go broadcast probably on my laptop using your link. And make sure I go Facebook Live on my phone so we can keep that going, because I love it when I get a little more interaction from people. This is a tough week, not business-wise. Business is good. Everything's good. It's just, you got things to deal with in life. But I really, really, really appreciate the time I get to spend with you guys. And share and talk. Kimberly, you still there? Are you gone? All right, Kimberly hung up. Yeah. So, you there? Okay. Well, I appreciate your time. So we are probably gonna. Well, I'm definitely gonna probably drop. I think radio's gonna drop me. But you can check out his DKM Media Group .com. They actually are starting a TV show as well, TV broadcast, as well as internet radio broadcast. DKM Media Group.com. I believe that stands for Dirty Knees Ministries. Is that right, Raheem? Dirty Knees Ministries?
Yes, sir.
Media.com?
Yes, sir.
All right, good deal. All right, so stay prayed up. That's what the Dirty Knees means. Never mind. I'm not gonna go there. All right. But love it. No, we have good content today, man. I appreciate you, Raheem. Appreciate you always. I may go a little bit over on Facebook just because, I still got something to say. But definitely appreciate the opportunity that you provide each and every Monday, even though I do it like probably every other Monday, just because I can't. It's hard for me to sell real estate sometimes and get on here and break up the day. But I appreciate you, brother.
Likewise, appreciate you.
All right. Any other questions? It seems like I've been talking to the industry today. But love it. Hopefully we'll share some good content that someone can use about buying, selling, or investing in real estate. So I guess until next time, you want to hit us with the outro? A little jazz as we leave here. I appreciate it. Facebook page. This is great. Look, I love it. I love it. Why didn't you jump in, Mrs. Jones? You had an opportunity to jump in on my